Today, we're going to be taking a look at this lighter we got from our SHTF box from Pyre. Welcome back. Alright, so when we got it, it did come in this really nice wooden box. I like the wooden box. It's a nice way to put the packaging in. It says, they kind of care about their product. They're not just putting it in a bag or something. You open it up, and inside you find the burlap sack with our lighter. Also inside the box, you will find a couple extra O-rings and a spring and another additional part, as well as 3 additional flints, a cleaning brush, and our instructions. So that's what you get with it. And again, if I'm not mistaken, this was $29.99 for this Pyre brass lighter. So $29.99 for this. Alright. Now, we do have our Zippo fluid, because when they ship it, they can't ship it with fluid because of, restrictions. Because, that would, the fluid, you can ship fluid, but you can't ship a lighter with fluid because now you have the striking component along with the fluid. But anyway, so I guess I picked up some Zippo fluid. That was a challenge as well. And they don't make these easy to open anymore. Alright. That's alright. Ooh. Heard the hiss. Alright, so now then on the bottom you have the brass covering, and inside you have our cotton. So we are going to put our lighter fluid in the cotton. Let that soak in nicely. And you can feel the lighter getting a little bit cooler. Alright. Holds quite a bit of fluid. Close it up. A little bit did drip out, but that's okay. Happens every time I fill one of my lighters. Alright, so. But it's not leaking, so it's sealed up nicely. Now sometimes these kind of have to soak in a little bit before they strike, so we're going to see. Oh shoot. Well, and as you can see, all that extra fluid on the lighter itself is definitely showing. That'll burn off. That's a little cleaner. It does have a nice flame. Alright. All that excess fluid should be off of there. Alright, and then right here, you do have, there's the screw you'll put your flints in up here. And then that extra spring goes in here. So if the spring stops working, we do have an extra spring as well. may have overfilled it. That's all right. It'll correct itself. As you can see, it's starting to get a little bit more of a controlled flame. The brass does get hot, so you have to be careful with that. Now, one additional feature of this one is, okay, so look, it blows out, right? However, here we have a wind guard, which I think the fuel got in it and kind of stiffened it up a little bit, but I'm almost positive that's what happened. Oh, there we go. It's the whole thing. All right, so we have a wind guard on it. So you have to blow really hard. So in a high wind, this is not going to work, but in just like a normal wind, you still have a lighter. As you can see, it does work. So that's the brass lighter from Pyre. I'll probably take this to work tonight because we have a burner that always wants to go out. So I'll put this to work, use at work. That way I can burn off a lot of this excess fuel so that it's a little bit safer to use. There you go. I like it. I like the way it looks. It's kind of like a trench lighter. I don't smoke, but you know, having a lighter is good in a survival situation. And a lot of times, these Zippo lighters, the fuel will last quite a long time. So we're gonna get a lot of burn hours out of this container right here. I like it. I think that $29.99 might be a little bit pricey considering that it's not an actual Zippo lighter, but it's still a good lighter. I think it looks nice. So, you know what? $29.99, I don't think that's a terrible price for a decent lighter. The only thing I might be concerned about is if you put that in your pocket, it doesn't take anything to light that up. So you definitely want to be careful what pocket you put that in. You don't want to catch yourself on fire. But other than that, yeah, you got the wind guard. You got extra pieces to fix it and clean it. Overall, I think it's a pretty good lighter. $29.99 might be a little bit pricey, but only a little bit. I mean, I think that something like this, you know, $20 is probably a more than reasonable price. So $29.99, it's not too bad. I like it. All right. Hey, that's it. This is your first time subscribing. Please consider hitting that. If you're first time here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. I don't know. What do you think about this lighter? It does hold quite a bit of fuel. So you got the extra flints and everything with it. Sometimes with those lighters, you don't get extra flints. You have to buy the flints separately. So I think that it's a pretty good little device there, you know. And after shelter, fire is the next important thing, because I know some people might say water, but you know, getting water is no good if you can't purify it. So having a reliable fire source is extremely important. In light winds, this will still work. So I'm gonna add this to my fire kit. I do like this lighter. All right, until next time, keep prepping.